Lapp, host of Matthew Lapp Train Guy segment show. Also today in this segment, I'm at the Windsor History Museum in Windsor, Colorado. The Windsor History Museum is located on 100 North 5th Street in Windsor, Colorado, and is located at Boardwalk Park. And to check the hours when they're open, do check the web. Also, admission to the museum is free. The museum features historic buildings built between 1882 and the 1920s that are from around the city of Windsor, Colorado. Also, the buildings help tell the story of Windsor, beginning with the completion of the Great Salt Lake and Pacific Railroad through the sugar beet boom of the early 20th century. The museum has the Whitehall Schoolhouse and Teachers' Quarters, a German-Russian farm built in the traditional four-square style, along with its summer kitchen, a beach shack, and also a chapel church from the 1920s. Also, it has a train depot that was once used by the Colorado and Southern and the Great Salt Lake and Pacific Railroad, along with other train artifacts and railroad artifacts, and includes a boxcar from the Colorado and Southern, and a caboose from the Great Western Railway, and the Elgin Joliet and Eastern Railroad as well. What you see right behind me is the Colorado and Southern Windsor Depot.
The Colorado and Southern Windsor Depot was built in 1882 and served the Colorado and Southern Railroad and Great Salt Lake and Pacific Railroad, and has been used for passengers to buy a ticket inside and also board a train from this building to go somewhere, or people to arrive in Windsor on a train from somewhere as well. And also, passengers even sat in the waiting room or outside while waiting for the train to arrive for them. Then later on, the depot was retired, and then it was moved to this spot at the Windsor History Museum in Windsor, Colorado, where it is today. And also, you can even visit the interior of the building as well.
What you see right behind me is Colorado and Southern 13787.
Colorado and Southern 13787 was built by Pullman in 1926 and is an outbraced wooden boxcar. This car was used on the Colorado and Southern Railroad many years ago, and also it was used on freight trains in the past and hauled cargo such as boxes, crates, and all other different types of cargo in the past. Then later it was retired, and it was then put on display here at the Windsor History Museum in Windsor, Colorado, where it is today.
Okay, you can see standing between the caboose and the boxcar, this is a maintenance of way flatbed crane. This crane was used for track crew workers to go out and repair tracks and such. And this one came from the Union Pacific, and I would believe that it was originally used by the Denver and Rio Grande Railroad till it eventually made its way here at the Windsor History Museum in Windsor, Colorado. What you see right behind me is Great Western 1010.
Great Western Railway 1010 was built in 1925 and is a wooden caboose. Originally, this car was used by the Elgin, Joliet, and Eastern Railroad, and the original number it had for that railroad is unknown. It was used on the back end of freight trains for many years and served as the railroad crew's office, and also not only to do paperwork, but the cupola on top was also used for the crew to watch out for anything going wrong toward the front of the train as well. Later, it was sold to the Great Western Railroad, where it was renumbered 1010. Then later on, it was retired and it was then put on display here at the Windsor History Museum in Windsor, Colorado, where it is seen today.
Okay, you can see right here is a speeder that was built by the Fairmount Company in Minnesota, and it saw service on the Union Pacific as the logo is seen right here, and I think it's just about on the other side. Yes, indeed, and they're chipping away and fading away because the age of the paint. And oh, it says it was used by the Denver and Rio Grande Railroad, and number is 3087, it looks like, and later it was used by the successor, the Union Pacific, until it ended up here today. It was used to help inspect tracks, as it did years ago, and now here it is in its retirement home. Okay, you can see up above me, this is a signal that was used with a depot, and I believe it was used with the depot here. And now here it is today at the Windsor History Museum with the train display, and now it's on display. As it was used years ago, would indicate trains if to stop or go. Now, until it's been put right here. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed learning about trains with me today in Matthew Lap Train Guy segment show. Also, I hope to see you all again in the next segment. And if you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, the subscribe button is just down below the video screen. And if you didn't give the Facebook page a like yet, here's where you'll want to go. And if you didn't give the Instagram page a follow yet, here's where you'll want to go as well. Also, be sure to get your merch at teesprings.com. The link is in the description box below, along with the Facebook and Instagram pages. Remember to subscribe to the Train Guy. So this is Matthew Lapp, host of Matthew Lapp Train Guy segment show. Sign out until next time. All aboard!